All right. Now more breaking updates as well coming in this hour. Iran and US are not only the centerpieces of this war. Lebanon and Israel are also at a fragile ceasefire. The first talks, remember, already done in Washington. Subsequently, though, the ceasefire has been violated by Israel hours after the decision. It's being reported that Israel has carried out levels of destruction in 39 villages of South Lebanon. In fact, Israel has today told residents of South Lebanon to stay out of a belt of territory running the length of the border and not to approach the area of the Litani River, entrenching its grip over southern Lebanon, where a ceasefire with Hezbollah is currently underway. So despite this ceasefire, this warning being issued by Israel, what do you make of it, Commodore Sodi?
Uday, so far as Israel is concerned, yes, the discussions took place between Lebanon and Israel in Washington, and after that a ceasefire was announced. But if you see Hezbollah had already made a statement that they are not going to be a part of this ceasefire and they would continue to attack Israel. Well, this ceasefire was always fragile because the conditions under which Israel and Hezbollah they are operating. Israel is has decided that they would like to disarm Hezbollah completely, and so far as Israel is concerned, the attacks on Lebanon, I'm sure they will continue because they have their own agenda and their own objectives. Yes, Iran too had told Hezbollah, rather I would say, sorry, not Hezbollah, Lebanon, that Hezbollah should stop attacks on Israel. But under the circumstances, the way things are happening between Iran and US also, I'm sure Israel is also taking advantage of that, and they will continue to carry out attacks on Hezbollah.
All right. Meanwhile, further breaking developments as well that we're tracking now. Sources are saying the second round of talks between Israel and Lebanon are scheduled on the 23rd of April. Sources also suggest that Israel will be represented by its ambassador to the US in these talks, Yeshiel Leiter. Commodore D.S. Sodi continues to be with us. Commodore Sodi, these talks, of course, are scheduled on the 23rd of April. So far, they seem to be going ahead. This next round of talks between Israel and Lebanon.
Well, there you see, the discussions will go on because that is what is happening between US and Iran also, because the way things have happened. The only way to bring this conflict to an end is discussions and diplomacy. Since Iran had also put the condition that Israel should stop attacking Lebanon, that was a precondition which was put by Iran for discussions with the US. So maybe, Mr. Trump had also asked Israel to consider a sort of a ceasefire and come for discussions with Lebanon. So if the second round of discussions happen between Israel and Lebanon, that is also a welcome statement. But with the overall scenario which is erupting, I don't think there's much going to come out of it. Yes, what is going to happen is a lot will depend on the discussions between Iran and America, if at all they happen in Pakistan.
All right, more breaking updates, in fact, as well now that we're tracking. NewsX has access first footage.